God-level duplication system. Chapter 11. Moved away. With Lin Xuan taking over the Chief Gold Order, this month's strength check has also come to an end. Lin Xuan put Chief Jin Ling in his arms and with a smile on his face, he walked off the high stage under the attention of everyone on the field. This strength check can be said to be fruitful. Not only have so many treasures been copied, the strength and talent have been improved, but also the chief disciple of the Lin family has been made. In the short time to come, there will be no shortage of cultivation resources. More importantly, the energy points have accumulated a lot, and in the next period of time, they will skyrocket again. It would not be an exaggeration to say it was complete. Not long after, she came to Lin Xian's side. The two talked and laughed, and left the martial arts arena. And with the departure of Lin Xuan and Lin Xian, everyone came back to their senses, and after feeling a lot of emotion, they all left separately, including audiences from all major forces. Moreover, they are in a hurry, and they want to pass today's big news back to their respective forces as soon as possible. Lin Xuan and Lin Xian, after a while, also separated. Lin Xian's father is Lin Qishuan, the third elder of the Lin family, but he is the most powerful person in the Lin family, and even in the entire Qingya city. High status. Don't talk about him in the house where he lives, even the head of the house should not approach without authorization. After parting, Lin Xuan walked towards his small courtyard. Although he was a disciple of the main line, his parents died in an accident. Now just an orphan. Fortunately, he is a genius disciple of the Lin family, and his marriage contract with Lin Xian is backed by Lin Qishuan, so he hasn't been bullied or insulted. However, when Lin Xuan walked to the gate of the courtyard, he saw an old gray-clothed middle-aged warrior and several servants waiting. "Butler Lin, what's the matter?" Lin Xuan bowed and asked. This gray-clothed middle-aged man is the old housekeeper of the Lin family's mansion, taking care of most ordinary things. The status is also quite high. "My lord, the old slave is broken, please get up." Butler Lin hurriedly helped Lin Xuan up and said respectfully with a look on his face. "You are now the chief disciple of my Lin family, and you can no longer live in such a humble place. I am here to handle some relocation matters for you. It is time for you to move to the chief courtyard." Although he is the chief steward of the Lin family and manages most of the external affairs, he is only a slave after all, and he was given the surname Lin. Facing some ordinary Lin family disciples, he could still put on airs. But in the face of Lin Xuan, the chief disciple who is equivalent to an ordinary elder, if he dares to show the slightest gesture, he must be extremely respectful. That's it. Lin Xuan stood up, a little dazed. When he met Steward Lin before, both sides were still on equal footing, and he had to respect each other a bit. After all, the other party is the chief steward of the entire Lin family mansion, the valet of the head of the Lin family, who can speak in front of the head of the Lin family. As for these disciples, it is difficult for them to see the patriarch on weekdays. But now, in just a few days, it's completely reversed. On the contrary, the other party wants to respect him, even respect him. Lin Xuan was also very moved by such a big change in status. And all of this is brought about by strength. Lin Xuan couldn't help but feel a little more desire for strength. Immediately, Lin Xuan continued. Then move. The small courtyard where the chief disciple lives is more luxurious and comfortable. And in the core area of the Lin family, the security is higher. Lin Xuan had no reason to refuse. Yes. Butler Lin responded and ordered the servants behind him. Quickly, go and relocate the chief. Then, under the leadership of Lin Xuan, they walked into the small courtyard. A lot of furniture and objects inside are left behind by the predecessor, carrying the memory and nostalgia of the predecessor. Lin Xuan didn't mind taking it with him either. And the sound of relocation here is not small. The place where Lin Xuan courtyard is located is also the area where members of the main line of the Lin family live together. Such movement naturally attracted many people. The onlookers came to watch and discussions arose. Isn't this Lin Xuan's courtyard? Why are you moving? You don't know yet, do you? I heard from our little brat that Lin Xuan is now a big shot and has become the chief disciple. How is it possible? Isn't Lin Xuan still at the 7th level of body training? How could it be possible to become the chief disciple? Patriarch Lin Yunsham is at the pinnacle of the 9th level of body training. Can this be true? My family Changer also said that Lin Xuan challenged Lin Yun and won, becoming the new chief disciple. So, this is the residence of the chief disciple. Should be. There was a lot of noise all around. With the constant discussion, news spread that Lin Xuan became the new chief disciple. All the members of the main line of the Lin family were shocked. His eyes were full of disbelief. It took a while to react. The gaze looking at Lin Xuan is no longer as flat and indifferent as before, but awe, respect, and envy. Chief disciple, elder Weeby. In addition, in the past, anyone who can become the chief disciple has great potential and will definitely rank among the top of the family in the future. Far surpass them. Let them be in awe and envy. Not long after, several servants packed up all the items that Lin Xuan valued in the small courtyard. They left the small courtyard together and went to the chief courtyard in the core area of the Lin family. All the members of the main line of the Lin family on the field watched from afar, sighing secretly. From now on, Lin Xuan will completely distance himself from them. The two sides are no longer a level. Many people feel remorse. Who would have thought that Lin Xuan could become the chief disciple? If they had known that Lin Xuan was such a genius, they would have flattered him earlier, and perhaps they would benefit a lot in the future. But now, Lin Xuan has moved out and settled in the core area. If you want to curry favor, you have no chance. In less than 10 minutes, they came to the core area, a house, the chief courtyard. Butler Lin quickly ordered the servants to arrange the brought items. It took a few more minutes before everything was settled. Respectfully left. After Lin Xuan walked around the house, a smile appeared on his eyes. This house is much larger than his previous small courtyard, more than twice as large. Much more luxurious too. There are halls, study rooms, bedrooms, training rooms, firewood rooms and other rooms, which can be said to have everything that one expects to find. Lin Xuan was also slightly excited. When he arrived in this world of martial arts, he finally had a decent house. What's more, if you look far from here, you can see the house of Lin Qishuan, the third elder of the Lin family. It will be much more convenient to communicate with Lin Shiyan in the future. Afterwards, after Lin Xuan tidied up, he still came to the training room. Prepare to use the treasures copied from the high-ranking fighters of the Lin family at the high platform today. Improve your strength and talent. What happened today made him see the importance of strength in this world. Status, money, rights, all of these are just illusions, and they are appendages of strength. Only one's own strength can last forever, and everything is guaranteed.